What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be continuing working on the 240. We're going to work on finishing up the manual swapping over the clutch, bearing, whatever the fuck it's called. It's a great start to the video. What the fuck is it called? The bearing. The bearing. I don't even know what the fuck I was just saying. Anyways, we're gonna continue working on the manual swap for the 240. But I have not posted pretty much all the month of June, and I apologize. I am now home for the summer. Are you serious? I am now home for the summer, and I'm gonna be able to be pumping out videos hopefully at a minimum every other day. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to post a lot more frequently, a lot more regularly, because I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the summer. So let's say end of August. That's a good goal. Maybe midway through August, because I gotta go to college. But yeah, reason I haven't been posting, I've been in Japan. So here is a short montage of some of the stuff I saw in Japan.
You guys run into any issues? Yes.
But yeah, interact with the video, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit. Let's get started. Let's get started. Also, just real quick, shout out everybody that's been commenting on the videos. It really makes me want to keep making these videos and staying on top of it, and I really appreciate it. You know, you send me nice messages on Instagram and all that, and I'm happy to answer questions for anybody. And then, if you may know, if you follow me regularly on Instagram especially, I have a parted out 240, and I'm trying to get rid of everything and anything. So if you want the rolling frame, like a rolling frame and engine, there's no transmission and there's no interior, but if you want the frame and transmission, or the frame and the rolling body, $200, come and get it with a trailer. It's all yours. Just DM me on Instagram. It's in the description or wherever. And then if you want a black dashboard, any of the black door cards, the door cards are mint. Or if you want anything else, if you can pick it up, I'll give you a great deal. If you want me to ship it, I can ship it if you pay for shipping. Just DM me on Instagram, because I'm trying to get rid of parts. If you need it, ask. I probably have it. I have all the bumper trim. There have been like 4 people that have asked for it and flaked on me. So if you actually want it, I'll give you a good price and I will actually send it to you. So please message me. I don't want this shit in my house anymore. So I've gotten off the pressure plate and the flywheel off of both cars, and the clutch off the manual car. So now both cars should be the exact same on the backside. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take out the old rear main seal. We're gonna swap that for a new one. I got a brand new pilot bearing that we're gonna press in. And then we're gonna work on swapping over all of the manual parts, the manual flywheel, the clutch, the pressure plate, all that stuff, get everything torqued right, and that's gonna be the first thing we work on today. So I just got in the rear main seal. It was pretty easy to put in. I just used the old one as a ring to tap in the new one. And the next thing we're gonna work on is putting in this pilot bearing. I've actually just taken this out of the freezer. As you can see, there's a little bit of condensation on it. I took it out of the freezer after about a day or two of it sitting in there. The reason you want to do this is that it shrinks the metal of the bearing just a little bit, and that makes it much easier to drive into the right spot. And then you don't want to hit these directly with a hammer just so you don't damage or score it. So what I always do is grab a socket about the same size as the outer lip of the bearing, maybe a little bit smaller. And what that allows you to do is you can hit the hammer on this. It'll do an even amount of pressure on the bearing at all times, so that way you can drive it into the hole and get it in without damaging anything, and it goes in nice and uniformly.
That's what she said.
So I don't know if you could tell as I was driving that in, but you know your pilot bearing is seated all the way when it starts to sound like you're hitting the engine block and not just the bearing. The tinging of the hammer, I guess, will sound a little bit different. And when you're hitting these in, you don't want to hit them that hard. You want to do a lot of hits with light pressure. You don't want to damage this, as I was saying before, same reason we use a socket. You don't want to damage these. And then for the pilot bearings on this car, there is a little clip which we do have to slide in there to keep it in place. And I just got a brand new one of these from IPD, an original Volvo one, so this should be plenty good, because this is just one of those things that is so cheap that there's no need to use the old stinky original one. And if you're already ordering a new pilot bearing, you may as well just grab a new one of these too. And there you go. So now the rear main seal and pilot bearing are all in. We can work on getting on our manual flywheel, torque that to spec, and continue on with the clutch and everything else. So I didn't press record, but I literally just put this on and held it in place. There's only one bolt holding it on, so I'm gonna put these on. Couldn't find the torque spec for it, but I'm just gonna put them on tight. It should be fine. Maybe mark them with a marker to see if they ever pop back off, but I just got my clutch alignment tool in here trying to get it lined up with the bearing. So now that everything under the car is technically done, I just tightened down the pressure plate, clutch is in, flywheel's good, everything's torqued or tightened properly. The transmission is almost ready to go in. The top part of the automatic is still in the car, so that's like 4 bolts, easy to remove, so I'm gonna take that out. And then I'm gonna clean up the manual just before I throw it in, because it's gotten a little bit of surface rust since it's just been kind of sitting in that trunk of the gray car waiting to go into this car. So I'm gonna clean that up, get out the automatic bits on the inside, and then I think it's good to go in. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. Yeah, I think that's it. So I think once those 2 things are done, we'll be able to start putting in the M47 into Velveeta. So I've used I used an entire can of brake cleaner, and I'm sufficiently happy. There was an immense amount of dirt and grime and grease in here, and it's still gross, but it's better than it was. Should I be replacing the throwout bearing? Yes. Did I forget to order it? Yes. Do I give a shit? No. We're gonna put it back in. It'll be fine. I don't know when this was last replaced, but I think I will survive, and if I do not, then someone take over my YouTube channel, and you can replace the throw-up bearing for me. So the sun kind of went down, but that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Tomorrow, I'm going to pick up the camera. There should be a video coming out soon. I'm actually going to put in the transmission. I just didn't want to get out all the lights, and I really didn't need too many tools for today, so I hadn't made like a huge mess yet. So, yeah, that's going to be a wrap for today's video. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe. I really appreciate you for watching all the way to the end like this. You're a real one. So, yeah, DM me about any of those car parts or the shell of the parts car if you need it. And follow me on Instagram, max._Jolley. Post, you know, more stories and little updates there. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.